Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2021 Broadway For All Summer Showcase. My name is Kion Hersey, and I'm the head of the Musical Theater Writing Division at Broadway For All. So this evening, you will be seeing 7 selections written by students over the course of these past 5 weeks. And over the course of our time together, we've studied the basics of songwriting, lyric writing, composition, book writing, and business basics. And I've had the privilege alongside Chloe Geller to teach 8 incredible, extraordinary young women. And that's whose work we are featuring tonight. So I hope you all enjoy the concert. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shivani Tenby. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm zooming in from Delaware, Ohio. I am the lyricist for The Call of the Siren, and I am more of a lyricist and book writer, but I love to play around with melodies and experiment with them.
And hi, my name is Rebecca Oladijo. I am 17 years old. I am the composer slash arranger for Call of the Siren. And I typically am also just more of a composer slash arranger, orchestrator, more of music sides of things. And I'm also from Dallas, Texas.
When I started writing Call of the Siren, I wanted kind of a chant slash sea shanty aspect to it. The siren is a mythical being from Greek mythology that is a female entity with the head of a woman and either the body of a bird or the body of a fish. And what they do is they live on these islands, and they draw sailors in who are sailing past the islands. They will morph into the sailor's desired one. And then they will sing this really intoxicating, like seductive song that's really beautiful and whimsical and kind of sad. And it will draw the sailors in, and they will come and drag them to their deaths. So what I wanted to do is represent feminism in a sort of way, as like these women are on this island. So we were cast on the rocky shores. So basically women have been like thrown down throughout history, and now is their time to rise up and literally drag the patriarchy down to their watery grave. So they are on, so I wanted it to be sort of chant and sea shanty like, as I said before. And I think when I started writing the lyrics, it really I needed to play with some metaphor and some kind of wordplay-esque types. And then I had this kind of fast-paced, weird, like twisted melody in my head. And I handed it over to the amazing Rebecca to help bring that amazingness that she has to life. So
Yes, and so I would say for the music, the inspiration was more kind of like Enya the artist, very Celtic like, very sailorly like, enchanting, kind of like that. Lots of white noise, and even the arrangements. Within the arrangements, you can tell that although they're all separate, they're all one, and they have one main goal, and that is to bring down the patriarchy. And overall, we just hope that you enjoy Call of the Siren.
Watch boulders rip the bow. Holy veiled, he will swim. A siren's kiss completes the spell. Hear the sirens hear the sirens call. We were cast on the rocky shores, whispered death's can't swallow calls. Female beauty is most valuable. So let us use our beauty and break the rules of man. Drag him to his death, my sisters. Drown him in the icy waves. One more down without a fight. Down to his watery grave. Down to his watery grave. Hear the sirens call. La 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 la. Centuries, millennia. We're dismantled and thrown. Cursed to wander lonely. Hear the call, my sisters. Hear the sirens call. Intoxicate them one by one. Draw them in and drown them out. Melancholy whimsic love songs. Hear the sirens, hear the sirens, hear the sirens, hear the sirens, hear the sirens call. La 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 la. Hear the sirens call.
This is my song, Telus Bathory. I wrote Telus Bathory as the intro to a 10-minute musical idea I had based off the life of Elizabeth Bathory, who is known as the most prolific female serial killer of our time. And the reason why she got away with all her crimes is because she was rich and she was pretty. And for me, it really did hit me because it showed just how powerful a woman's beauty can be, and also how women can abuse their beauty to get away with whatever they want. And so in this song, I am introducing the audience to the world of Elizabeth Bathory, and I am making it kind of a sensation because everyone's just wondering, like, how is Elizabeth Bathory so beautiful? Like, where does she get her secret? But what they don't know is that she's killing virgins and bathing in their blood. And so these are my lyrics. Enjoy. So I have my townspeople saying, Bathory, Bathory, tell us the secret to beauty. Tell us, please, the Countess has us on our knees. Her skin does glow like fresh powdered snow. Her cheeks as plump as a baby's rump. Her hair's so thick, so shiny and slick. She may be pretty, but her eyes are dead. Wealthy, but sits with the face of dread. Bathory, Bathory, tell us the secret to beauty. Tell us, please, the Countess has us on our knees. And then this is when the audience is introduced to the famous Bathory. They ask what's my secret, and sure they can keep it. How do I look so young? And then our ensemble is, how do you look so young? And then it's back to Bathory. And I always tell them it's acid or white lead. They'll never learn it's blood. And then this is the townspeople and Bathory coming together. Beauty, beauty, nothing matters but beauty. Beauty, beauty, no one can resist truly. Beauty, beauty, nothing matters but beauty. You'll see how cruel the world is to the ugly. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Leah De Silva. I'm 17. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm from New York City. And I co-wrote the lyrics with Annabelle and composed all of the music for this song.
Hi, I'm Annabelle. I'm 16 years old. I use she, her pronouns. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and like Leah said, I co-wrote the lyrics with her while she took over for the music aspect of the song. And yeah, when it came to the concept, we immediately thought up this idea of a broken friendship between these two girls, experimenting with like the lingering resentment, fear, sadness, all those good emotions that might be still between these two, and like how that would translate lyrically and musically. And we had a fun time with it.
Exactly. I hope you enjoy Once Was Enough.
I know I regret nothing, everything on earth with you. Peas in a pod we were two. I will not be missing you. Miss the memories we had, not on good terms or on bad. We're just nothing. You were so impossible. It's not even plausible for you to make a good choice. A voice that was endless noise. No ideas to be seen, and yet you thought that I was mean. I'm glad we're not unstoppable. Once is enough for a simple game that we both found to be too tough. My unsaid words left you bleeding, and you were never there when I needed. We said we'd last forever, but this is better. Once was enough. It's fine to redefine and look ahead. Ahead means all that's behind you is dead. Acknowledging what kept me in a bind. Running away is making up your mind. I choose to see what made me. See how crazy you are, please. I choose to move forward. Accept yourself, oh how cliche is so far from it. Your optimism's such a hit. Someone asked me if I knew you. What can I say to that? If I missed you, please don't think that. I want you back. Life tore us apart for a reason. There's no reason to relive the past. If I knew you, what would you do? I only used to. Once is enough for a simple game that we both found to be too tough. My unsaid words left you bleeding, and you were never there when I needed. We said we'd last forever, but this is better. Once was enough.
Hello, as I said before, my name's Annabelle, and before I get into the reading, I'm just gonna do a little quick conceptual thing about just what I was planning on having this song be about. Yeah, it wasn't too much in the specifics, but I really fell in love with this idea of a woman confronting this mentor of hers that's dying at the moment with all of these unsaid words, unspoken emotions that she's been thinking and feeling throughout the time that she's known him, but obviously up until now, she hasn't had the courage or maybe even the time to let this all come out into the open. So yeah, it's definitely got a lot going on there. So without further ado, I will go ahead and read my lyrics. A blue face and dead eyes quickly free the grief from in my mind. Inward vanity had you in such a bind, yet another of those charmingly colorful lies, always in use to create and hypnotize, moral grounds fading fast. Even so young I knew, the glowing white light in which you bathed cowered from edges and depths far more depraved, but party tricks and smiles kept everyone's trust in you, so I was handed over without a clue, all my love fading fast. Soon magic words and magic hands had floored me, my awe-filled head consumed in all I could be. Perhaps the kind nature was of a man seen, for the moment free from shameful shades of green. Fading fast, colors past. With time I understood, art is conquest to your heart of wood. Thus pain meant no gain, and so didn't matter. Two souls indentured to a cruelly clueless master, this purple heart always about to shatter. Fading hope stomped out fast. More time saw you leave me. Space granted the strength to grow and see. A red stain on my life faded a degree. We're drawing ever closer, such fears I have made past. Standing all alone, my knowledge now outlasts. Fast ships mean sail-strip masts. I look down at worthless and state a simple fact. You faded oh so fast. And yeah, that was Fading Fast. Thanks for listening.
I live in the suburbs, we don't get much noise. I don't think that I have much to share. I just fight for what I think is right, and I fight against what I think is unfair. There's a march down on Market, let's go and we'll fight. It's on Wednesday at 3, hope you show. We will march against guns for the schools and the kids that you know. Which fight is today? Whose right's up for debate? A few more questions need to be asked. Are we screaming about an injustice, a crisis, or maybe the earth dying fast? There's a march down on Market, let's go and we'll fight. It's on Sunday at 10, see you there. We'll march for Black Lives, might get messy, so be prepared. They've gathered the same crowd, they've told us to stay loud, the same chant but switch out some key terms, some allies. Tell them to hear us and hope that they fear us. A 20-minute drive to the same street, same bad guys again and again. We attend and defend, we knock down the tall tower they hide in. The tower that's built on all our broken pieces, and the breath we've been holding so long, it finally releases. Another fight on Twitter, another please consider, another death and another left out. Another left bitter, one more crisis you should already know about. There's a march down on Market, let's go and we'll fight. It's on Friday at 12, we're not done. We'll mourn RBG and we'll cry, I hope that you can come. If you don't mind me asking, what game are we playing? Keep yelling, don't seem to get through. This sick-making feeling, this cyclical feeling, I just can't see their point of view. There's a march down on Market, let's go and we'll fight. It's on Tuesday at 1, keep your faith. These Asian American families deserve to feel safe. They've gathered the same crowd, they've told us to stay loud, the same chants but switch out some key terms and allies. Tell them to hear us and hope that they fear us. A 20-minute drive to the same street, same bad guys. It's again and again. We'll attend and defend. We'll knock down the tall tower they hide in. The tower that's built on all our broken pieces and the breath we've been holding so long. Isn't this obvious to everyone else? Isn't this obvious to everyone else? Why isn't this obvious to everyone else? Isn't this obvious to anyone else? It's over and over and over again. Please somebody notice we're always outvoted. I'm still pretty sure that I'm on the right side, or I hope that it's noted that I always tried. But we'll keep showing up and we'll never shut up. And we'll yell and we'll fight at the same place each time. And when they look back, they'll remember the fact that we heard no and made change despite all their hatred. And it was sacred. We've been holding our breath for so long, but now it finally releases.
Hi, I'm Roxy. I'm 17. I use she, her pronouns. I'm based in Northern California, and I did the music for our song, You Are What You Own.
Hi, my name is Ava. I'm 18. My pronouns are she, her. I am in Virginia Beach, and I wrote the lyrics for You Are What You Own.
So when we originally met, we were talking about a couple concepts, and we came up with this song cycle that would be highlighting a bunch of women throughout history that were geniuses in some respect, like artistically or intellectually, academically. And so we highlighted a bunch of women that like had their work taken away from them or credited to other people or like weren't recognized throughout history. And we chose two to kind of like focus in on.
So when Roxy came up with the idea of the, women geniuses in history, I sat down, I compiled a long list of women that we could possibly look into writing about. And I found a similarity between Fanny Mendelssohn and Zelda Fitzgerald. And that similarity was that they both created amazing works. Fanny Mendelssohn was a composer and Zelda Fitzgerald as an author or a writer. And both of them ended up having pieces of their work taken from them and credited to a man in their life. For Fanny Mendelssohn, it was her brother. For Zelda Fitzgerald, it was her husband.
Yeah, so we wrote a duet between Fanny and Zelda. Ava did the lyrics and I did the music. We hope you enjoy You Are What You Own.
While paging through history, you might find a trend that music and art and books all come from men. Yes, men have made sculptures and novels galore, but need I remind you, men also made war. This is Fanny Mendelssohn. Is Alice name familiar? Did you know some of his work was written by his sister? Women don't write, that's always what I heard. You just can't write music, better off seen not heard. Credit to your brother, nobody will know that it's yours. This is Zelda Fitzgerald. You heard that last name once or twice, but did you know some of his words were borrowed from his wife? I love him to death, my husband's a delight, and we joke about it, but here's the bottom line. If you're gonna use my words, at least let people know that they're mine. Men have done great things, oh, that much is for sure. But given the chance, I bet we could do more. If by just making art, we're raising some hell, I'd like to see them try to do it so well. 'Cause here's the thing, it's always the same. No matter the century, no matter the game, you are what you own, but you don't even know your own name. It's sad, but it's true. It's always how it goes. It's under his name, or the word goes unknown. What you own is who you are, but your work isn't even your own. Your words aren't even your own. Your music's not even your own. Your name isn't even your own. Do they think these men do it alone? My work is my name is my work is my name is my own.
Hi, I'm Kat Shortino. I'm 17. I go by she, her pronouns. I'm zooming in from Staten Island, and I identify as a lyricist and book writer, and I co-wrote Tavern in the Slums with Mari.
Hi, I'm Mari. I'm 17. My pronouns are she, her. I'm zooming in from upstate New York, and I identify mostly as a composer, but I'm also trying out lyric writing, and I co-wrote Tavern in the Slums with Kat.
Yeah, so Tavern in the Slums is inspired by a musical idea I had, and that musical idea is inspired by my discovery of female pirates, because we all think that there was only male pirates, but that is actually very untrue. There were a lot of female pirates, but the reason we don't learn about them is because that this patriarchal society decided that female pirates had to either change their genders to male or just not be in history at all. And I thought that that was complete and utter bullcrap shit. And I was like, let me write this musical to put in, to at least give, to show people that female pirates are awesome and that they deserve to be in history.
Yeah, and so we hope you enjoy our song.
Want another rum? Nothing ever happens in this tavern in the slums.
What's another rum? Make you smell like chum. Nothing ever happens in this tavern in the slums.
What's another rum? Make you smell like chum. Damn, I miss my mum. Nothing ever happens in this tavern in the slums.
What's another rum? Make you smell like chum.
Makes you smell like chum.
Damn, I miss my mum. Another blender rum.
Nothing ever happens in this tavern in the slums.
What's another rum?
What's another rum?
Make you smell like chum. Damn, I miss my mum. Another blender rum.
Nothing ever happens in this tavern in the slums.
Nothing ever happens in this tavern in the slums. Damn, I miss my mum.
Another blender
The captain always cracks.
The captain's always cracks.
Nothing ever happens in this tavern in the slums. What's another rum? Makes you smell like chum.
Another blender
Damn, I
rum.
miss my mum.
Like a shot in the
captain's
ass.
always cracks.
Nothing ever happens in this tavern.
Nothing ever happens in this tavern in the slums.
Another blender rum. The captain's always cracks. I got shot in the ass. The rum will make it numb.
Nothing ever happens in this tavern in the slums.
Listen, mates, and listen well to the tale I'm about to tell. A pirate so fierce and rough and feared, some would say they're straight from hell.
What?
Pillaged, plundered with such ease, no one ship was safe from siege. Blackbeard shivers at their name, brought the Kraken to his knees.
What?
Oh, so long ago, forgotten to history, never known.
Name, what's his name? Tell us his name. Name, what's his name? Tell us his name.
Captain Bonnie was her name.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for coming to our virtual showcase for the Musical Theater Writing Division. For those who do not know me, my name is Jamie Thiessen, and I am the Summer Conservatory Director here at Broadway For All. It has been an honor to work with your students these last 5 weeks, and I am incredibly proud of everything they've accomplished in such a short time. I would now like to take this opportunity to invite each and every one of you to a Q&A talk back with the students on the Zoom link below. You can use this opportunity to speak with the students about their songwriting process, about their inspirations, and anything else they've learned this summer. So please go ahead, click the link below, join our Zoom Q&A talk back, and thank you everyone so much for coming to see this virtual showcase and supporting our Broadway For All students.